can see. I can see. You're not thinking these things through. How do we get men of power like Pastor Chris Oyahilome, where he is in one service, one like this, a camera is showing here, and 15 stadiums are full to capacity. 15 stadiums. No funnies, 15. How do you have overflows? Not same location, sir. No, towns there, 15. Because a man sat down. Give me this chair. A man sat down and had a revelation until the revelation began to put it there. Thank you. A man sat down in his room, and I told you this last time, where he sat down and he said, this is the mystery. Christ in me, the hope of glory. No. It seems like it's a simple preaching. Christ in me, the hope of glory. Then he wanted to pray something else. And the same words came back, Christ in me. To whom God would make known that what is the riches of the glory of this mystery unto the Gentiles, which is what? Christ. The hope of. Imagine you want to stand up and go say, sit down. Say the same thing. 20 hours, 24 hours. You're on the same location, 24 hours. And then you're on your belly, 24 hours. You can't say nothing. You are logged in. One revelation. Now when he stands up now, and he gets into the healing school, 20, wheelchair bound, people can't walk. He doesn't pray now. He says, what? That's it? And people stand up. Wait a minute. What just happened here? How come we have to pray? And you're just saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. And then people are like, yeah. And the man is moving on to another. It doesn't faze him because the glory is given to another. He's just a worker. He's doing exactly what he tarried in for. There is something that you refuse to get when you are a tarrying person. You say, I will not come out of this place. I was talking to somebody who was taught tarrying by Pastor Chris, Reverend Amakenan. You know, Reverend Tom Amakenan. Reverend Tom Amakenan was taught tarrying and he had a problem somewhere. And he went to Pastor Chris. Pastor Chris said, get in that room. Shut yourself in. Don't come out until it goes. Says, I can remove it now, but you will not have learned to do it for yourself. Shut your door. He went in there. First day, the thing is still there. Second day, the thing is still there. Early in the morning, the third day, gone. If it had not come out, stay there. Not this small thing you people do. Jaga. Rikashinda. Richishindachi. Rakashinda.
What kind of tongues would you be speaking?
Do you understand that your type of tongues can tell me if you are young in the spirit of grown? No, I know you are not getting this. I know you're not getting it. Let me explain, because some people say it doesn't matter as long as it's tongues. Even if I say if it's a language, it has to be articulate to a certain level. It has to have words, syntax, semantics. You have to understand this thing. Now, to a point where you look at the joining of the words, you realize this is not a word. This is just bara. It's good too, because you're still young. Kids just talk. Who is this one? Dada. Babando Dada. Dada.
His father
Dada. Until it becomes Papa. Father. Dead. What age has made their imagination? That's what the Bible says. The eyes of your understanding. Being enlightened. Your imagination being enlightened. So you now imagine the mouth can move like this to create a word. It's called elocution. If you really want to speak like a British person, you don't just listen. You look at the mouth. If they want to say bus, it's not bus in Britain, it's bus. So you can't be bus. You have to look at the way they use their mouth to pronounce a word. God will answer. But to me, it's a sign you're still young. But you can get to a point where people hear you speak and they know you are speaking the language of angels. But it is a language. Retamongakla. Tekusua. Savalu katum. Praktela gaga. Larasiko fraklira satle hashte. Larush bakito sopleish. Agaku shamola. Yeso prokotoziza. And I can tell you, if you are speaking tongues of love or tongues of violence, they are machine gun tongues. When you tarry in, you can tell which one is which. Have you ever heard me speak in tongues? Then I tell you, don't receive. Oh my God, I'll be speaking cuss words in the spirit, sir. Ya palegos ka. Ferunaligas ka. If you love God, you don't say, I love you quickly. You don't say that. Even if a woman you say that, they will run away. Lara siko fraklira satle hashte. They are romantic tongues where you are trying to enter the course of heaven, and God understands the language of the spirit and the tension in your spirit and the emotion that is attached to it. You can tell this one's tongues are dangerous. You ever heard of Knox? How Queen Mary of Scotland said, I fear the prayers of John Knox more than the prayers, the wars and the warriors and the armies of all England. She feared the prayers of John Knox more than the armies of Scotland. Fears. The armies of Scotland marching with guns. She said, where is John Knox? Is he on our side or not? Who fears you? I said, who fears you? What I want to do here, I did that with Lungu. No, but I was telling you what God had told me about a president's death. Now I want to just come here and mention the one I want to kill myself.